So we'll go and do that. It's not like I'm going for a world speed record here or anything. And up we go. We got ourselves around here. Use the small key to go in. And down we go. See what we find. Hopefully something worthwhile. Once it loads. So that's become my catchphrase during this game. Once it loads, or come on and load. Or hurry up and load. Or just some variation on the word load. Various things. What's this? Magnum rounds. Don't need to go through that door. That just leads back to where Sherry falls down. Haha. Shotgun shells. Anything else? There's a grate down there that Sherry can go through that we can't. Tools for repairs. Anything around the corner? Nothing there, nothing there. Oh. Well, some shotgun shells and some magnum rounds are a good trade, I believe. So let's dump the magnum rounds. Put those with the others in the big pile that we're now collecting of them. And back down we go, and we can begin a proper. So we need to go find the Eagle Medal now. And we also need to go find Ada, wherever she's run off to. Still need to find Claire. Haven't seen her since we ran into Sherry. So back into the sewers we go. Hello, spiders. Goodbye, spiders. You are all easily defeated. See, never had a fear of spiders as a kid. I was always the one in my house. If my dad wasn't around, I was always the one who had to be the spider getter, outer in the family. So spiders never really bothered me. Moths! Moths are the ones that bother me. Moths are my biggest fear next to heights and enclosed spaces. And even then, I'd probably take the enclosed spaces and heights over a moth. Well, not over one moth, but if you had like a lot of moths in like a tight space. Because I hate moths more than anything else in this world. I would purge the world of them if that was my one wish. If I had the Dragon Balls, that's what I'd do. I'd say get rid of any species of moth in this world. So over we go. Oh, look at that! More herbs! So many goes. We are just tripping over these things. We're going to be the healthiest man in Raccoon City by the end of this. Combine that and make a full heal, because why not? Use the valve handle there. Love that sound. That goes up. And don't forget our shotgun shells. That's 69 shells. That's what she said. And through here we go. Now here's another important change because of what we're doing and the order we're doing it in. Remember, this is where we fought the crocodile? Well, because we did the special way of beating the boss last time we went through here, we blew its head off, we don't have to fight it. Yeah, it's dead. Dead for good, no matter what you do. If you just shoot it regularly, it will come back, but if you do the head blowing off method, it dies for good, so. This is cold. So Ada's just been standing there the whole time? You need to get like a running count on how many times he said Ada and Ada wait. Okay, I might load up. Oh yeah, I got shot.
Leon.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
I can imagine it wouldn't.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up.
With what? Now, because we have the leather jacket on, we can't actually see her patch him up.
That's true, I owe you.
So, bandage under the
Don't
wound.
mention it.
Which makes a lot more sense than what he does when he's got the base armor, where it's bandaged like over the armor.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just
Who
get
was
out of
John?
here. The sooner the better.
Leon, just don't give nothing. He don't care about what Ada's relationships are like. He just wants to get out of here. So let's go grab our second medal. Come on, Ada. Luckily we don't have that whole problem of when we were escorting Sherry, which is like, oh, you know, you've got you step 2 foot away from me. I've got to make sure that I, sit on the floor and get eaten. No, she's actually smart and follows you. And is smart enough to know how to use a ladder, so you don't have to worry about leaving her behind. And this, well, I say smart, she's the one running into the walls. Yes, I do. Don't tell me I don't need to use it right now, I need to use it. There we go. So, go up the ladder and let's get on out of here. Well, look at that, we're halfway through the game. Actually, I think we're actually coming up to the end of the second act of the game, so we are really doing well. Oh, and all the rad roaches are gone. So let's go and put that medal away now. Come on, Ada. Oh, hello, zombies. Just gonna ignore you. Maybe I'll kill you. I am literally packed to the gills with ammo, so I don't need to worry about saving it. Your acid spit does nothing. Oh, thanks, Ada. So, drop that. Look at that. Gotta love limitations to the PS1. Thing I didn't mention, you can actually go back into that room now that you've drained the water and actually loot the bodies for extra things. They don't really give you anything, so there's not much point. Ooh. And... oh, someone's coming. If I remember correctly, this is where the tram is to get us down to the lab, I think, if I remember correctly. Yes, yes I do. Anything over here? Nope. Oh, we actually gotta bring the tram back. Which makes sense, since Claire has already taken it. Grindy, grindy, grind. Doop 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 ba-doop doop doop ba-doop doop doop ba-doop doop. And in we go. Let's tram our way out of here. I'm sure nothing will go wrong on this friendly tram ride. claw. Oh, missed. No! No! You don't have to do this, but it's just speed things up a little. Ow! It shot me! Haha. That took care of it. Get him! Oh, he dropped his finger off. Oh. That was that. Like how nobody says anything about this whole thing. And also, he's not on the roof anymore, so where did he go? Whoever that was. Maybe it was Chief Irons. Maybe it was Claire. Anyways, get on out. And... do you know what, since it's here, may as well use it. There's the flare gun in action. And it illuminates where the item room key is, but since, you know, we know where it is already, we didn't need to do that. There's the weapon box key. Much more useful in Leon's campaign than it is in Claire's, because it actually gives you something really important. No ammo here, so let's get to shooting our way through the zombies. See what we find, because I know we don't find a spark shot, but what can we find instead? Oh, there's a bloody patch on the floor. Move. Oh, double headshot! I am amazing. Instead of the spark shot, we find the shotgun parts for the custom shotgun. And a custom shotgun is awesome. We're going to use up the shotgun shells in here, just so we can say, because when you make a custom gun, it completely refills your ammo. So we're going to use up these shells. Go through here, and then we can make our custom shotgun. Which might be my favourite weapon in the entire game. So you get a regular shotgun to the gut, whereas everybody else gets the custom shotgun to the gut. Remington M1100. M1100 full-size semi-automatic. Longer barrel results in more concentrated blasts. So we have got ourselves a semi-automatic shotgun now, folks. Boom. Doesn't just take off the head, takes off everything. Love this gun. Let's go back around the other way just so we can make sure we got everything. Gonna leave no zombies standing. Take this herb. Make another double heal. There we go. So yeah, this weapon's gonna be our favourite for the rest of the game. More so than the regular shotgun even is, because I think it has more power and it's also got higher ammo. I think it's got fire faster because it's semi-auto. And there goes my fingers.
We finally arrived. There must be something hidden here.
It's a control room. It's not like it's the crystal maze. Anyway, she's going to deal with that stuff. We are going to grab that ammo. Because if you remember correctly, Claire's already taken the tram down, so we got to find a way to bring it back up. We also got shotgun shells and magnum rounds to use. So we'll take those. Dump the magnum rounds. Actually, you know, we'll mix it up a little. We're actually going to use our magnum for once. Just so you can at least show it off a little bit. Come on. Look at that, we've got 40 magnum bullets. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that. May as well use the magnum while I'm here. So the Magnum's gone from, in the first game, to being like a Colt Python sort of thing, to in this game being a full-on Desert Eagle. And we've got more rounds at this point than we did in all of Resident Evil 1, so... Yeah, they want you using the big guns in this game. You don't have to worry about saving up and using your handgun for most of it, until like the third act. Although honestly, it's probably... let me use my words. Compared to Resident Evil 1, it's probably a lot easier to use your handgun compared to using other weapons. Like, what am I trying to say? It's probably easier using your handgun here than it was just using your handgun in Resident Evil 1, because you get, you know, the custom handgun. You also get more ammo, so... Oh, we got a monitor. Whoa! How did you get down here? You've been following us the whole way. What's this camera pointed at? Whoa! That's not good. So he's down here. And we gotta stop him. There you are. Ow. Just give it a good old right hook. And he's down. 4 Magnum rounds. You are terrible. Probably wouldn't have even used 7 shotgun shells trying to beat you. Okay, let's get back up here. Use that key so we can get our... what do we call it? Tram back. Should we switch out for the shotgun again? Nah. We'll keep using the Magnum. Okay, dump in the key. That brings back the tram. That means we can get out of here. Back down into the lab.
Come on, let's go.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong whatsoever. I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. I mean, what do we call it? Claire's already shot the thing off. The Birkin monster off, so everything should be okay. Look, the key's already in the ignition, so that's a nice little touch. Up we go, down we go. FMV! Yay, yay, yay! Missed you, FMV. Even if it's repeated FMV, I still love it. Down the train goes. Oh, that's not good. That's not a healthy sound. Whoa! Ada, you okay?
Ada! Ada!
Ada!
Can you hear me?
Ada!
Come on, snap out of it.
Yeah, I'm sure she's okay. Let's go deal with that monster, save our pal. Well, Ada's locked the door behind us. Let's see what did it. It was around this side, I think. Yeah, there you are, you four-armed freak. What do you think you are? You think you're Goro? Oh god, he thinks he's Super Goro. Oh, he just grew about 2 foot. Okay, I'm gonna shoot you right in that big pulsating thing. Take all of my bullets. Ow, ow, ow. You're supposed to take my bullets, not take my blood. Ow, 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 limping. Heal back up. Combine that up. Where are you? Come on down if you think you're hard enough. Yeah, I got you angry now, haven't I? Look at you, you're bailing for the pit. Out you get. Get on out of here. And I'll finish you off later. Yeah, let's go check on Ada. I'm sure she's okay from that tiny little scratch. Not sure why I repeated tiny so many times. I think I'm stuttering like the game. That calls for a Dr. Pepper. Warning, the motor has been stopped due to problems with overheating. We used it twice, that's too much for it.
Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll
How
go
do you
find
know?
something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries.
Injuries? You got a scratch on the wrist.
Save yourself.
I got a bullet still in me from what you
Does
did.
everybody always ignore what I say? I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But
Now keep complaining and
you're
you get a
in
magnum shot
danger
to the
if you
head.
Stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time.
Literally 2 hours.
I really enjoy being with you.
You flirting with me? Even Leon's confused. Are you trying to force a romance plot to this game?
I'm not capable of caring about anyone.
Where did that come up? What are you, a
I don't
robot?
want to lose you.
My god, she's a
We're leaving
replicant.
this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Later. Hope you take that whole wound thing okay. Don't think there's anything at the front of the train. Wouldn't imagine there'd be. Wouldn't let me leave without it. Anyway, let's go explore, because we've got another new area coming up. Because the train stopped halfway, didn't make it all the way bottom, we can crawl through a vent and go to a new area. Whee! Slide through. Ow! It's like Die Hard. Oh, what's that noise? I think that means the train just went back down. Whoops. Ada, wait! Oh, yeah, went all the way down. So she's okay. Yeah, well. Let's go explore. Haven't been in this area yet. My god, those doors are ginormous. What are they transporting around here? Type P stuff, apparently. Okay, switch up our weapons, because there's a box in here we can use. And a herb. Lovely, lovely herb. Okay, I'm gonna put the magnum away. Gonna save the rest of that for when we get to final boss time. Give me back my shotgun. Give me back my shells. Do we need anything else? Yeah, just take the other red herb. Why not? Make two. Carry around 2 full heals. Combine those. Combine those. And combine those. All is grand of the world. Okay, let's push this box, because we need this box. The box is good. Push it onto this little lift thing we got here. And don't try and jam it between the two, because look, the light turns red, stops you from lowering it. Clever game design. And we sink down. if I remember correctly, what we need to do is we need to take this box. And we need to... It's around here, if I remember. Oh, there's a letter. One we haven't read before. Investigate report on P Epsilon gas. This report demands immediate attention. The P Epsilon gas has been proven capable of incapacitating all known BOWs, bioorganic weapons. As such, has been designated for emergency usage in the event of a BOW escape. Reports based upon data collected from prior incidents indicate the potential for negative side effects. The P Epsilon gas has been proven to weaken BOW's cellular functions. However, prolonged or repeated exposures will result in the creation of adaptive antibodies to the agent. Furthermore, some species have been observed to absorb the P Epsilon gas as a source of nutrition, used the toxins extracted against anything perceived as a threat. Use of the P Epsilon gas should be severely limited to extreme cases only. We strongly request the authority to re-evaluate the P Epsilon gas deployment system. We would like to take this re-evaluation to take place immediately. So, if you remember back in Claire's scenario, there's a switch that we had the choice of using to deploy BOW gas. Now, because we didn't deploy that, we had regular strength enemies. But if we had deployed it, we would have weakened enemies in Claire's scenario, but stronger enemies in Leon's. So, it's a good thing we didn't deploy it, because now we can get weaker enemies in Leon's. So, you need to push this box all the way down to the end. Anyone else find it weird, Vader saying that, you know, oh, I know I'm incapable of caring about anybody else. That sounds like replicant talk to me. I think David Cage is coming across this game. That box has a rude word on it. Was that a H? Looks like an S to me. Anyway, when you push these blocks, we can go up here. And in through here. Oh yeah, forgot. Need a key. Need the power room key. Silly Scott. Hopefully that box will stay there and I haven't got to do this pushing puzzle twice. Come on, go down. And down the lift. Down the lift. Doodle doodle doo. Down the lift. Doodle doodle doo. Running out of stuff to say. Doodle doodle doo. Ooh, liquors. Alright, I ain't scared of you liquors, because look what I got. Oh yes, I got a shotgun. I was gonna say, you wanna try that again? Scotty said knock you out. Scotty said knock you out. Scotty said knock you out. I think we knocked him out. We have 77 shells and a full clip. We are evil. Okay, the elevator's on. That allows us to use an elevator all the way back at the beginning. Well, not at the beginning of this sub-area thingamy. You'll see what I mean. Up we go.